Our election coverage in poll-bound Telangana, we see a star-studded affair there. And in the latest, among the actors is Vijay Devarakonda, who has come out to cast his vote. The superstar lineup right from the start of the day, showing how Tollywood superstars are really paving the way to ensure people come out, follow suit, and really pick up that very weak number at barely 21% voter turnout as of 11 a.m. That was. Not the most motivating number there. They've got to come out in numbers, and it seems like the stars are setting that example. Vijay Devarakonda just about comes out to cast his vote in Hyderabad. Those are visuals coming in from Telangana. All the superstars have made their way, starting with Junior NTR, Ralu Arjun, Chiranjeevi. They were the ones who came out right early in the morning to give an example. Ask people, basically motivate people to come out and cast their vote. All right, there you have a star-studded affair undoubtedly in Telangana. Prominent celebrities right in early this morning, including Junior NTR, Ralu Arjun, Chiranjeevi, Oscar-winning music composer M.M. Keeravani. All of them came out to exercise their franchise by casting their vote in this Telangana polls. It's a big motivating factor because these are stars who have a massive fan base, all based in Telangana, different parts of the state. And it's certainly the best example that these stars could set coming in early this morning. These are the images that came in from all across the day. And at 1 p.m., we see in the latest, Vijay Devarakonda coming out to cast his vote.
सर आज आपने वोट किया इसके बारे में क्या बोलना चाहिए उसको क्या बोलना चाहोगे सर सब
यूटिलाइज करना चाहिए उनका वोटिंग पावर यूटिलाइज करना चाहिए सब लोग
गवर्नमेंट हॉलिडे बोलकर वोट करने नहीं आते उनको क्या बोलना चाहोगे सर जी बहुत सारे लोग गवर्नमेंट हॉलिडे बोलकर वोट करने नहीं आते उन लोगों को क्या बोलना
नहीं ये हॉलिडे नहीं है ये अंदर वोट చేయడానికి రండి ప్లీజ్ థాంక్యూ వెరీ మచ్
Message, yeah, everybody should cast their vote. 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 Message, yeah, everybody should cast their vote.
All right, there you have State of War Telangana that begins. Voting that's underway in Telangana. Polling kicked off in all 119 constituencies. Telangana recorded a voter turnout of 20.64% as of 11 a.m. It should have picked up in the last 2 hours. But the figure, in the latest figure, the record high was from Adilabad that recorded a voter turnout of 30.6%. But yet not the most motivating numbers. It's an appeal for people of Telangana to come out, cast their franchise. This is the one and only day they get to really decide and express their decision through a vote. Incumbent Chief Minister KCR, BRS leader Harish Rao, BRS MLC K Kavita, Telangana BJP Chief G Kishan Reddy, AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi, TPCC Chief Revanth Reddy, YSRTP Chief YS Sharmila, all of them seen nice and early casting their vote in their respective constituencies. With Telangana voting day today, this high-octane elections in all 5 states finally concludes. BRS MLC K Kavita, meanwhile, has been booked by the Election Commission after she breached the poll code of conduct while she stepped out of the polling booth where she cast her vote and appealed to the people to vote for the BRS right outside in front of people who were casting their vote. So this has come as a violation of the Model Code of Conduct. Remember, the Congress had approached the EC against the comments made by the BRS MLC, and we see, the EC has responded by filing a formal case against Kavita for this violation.
Well, I really request the first-time voters to come out and vote because this is a right given to us by our constitution, and world over people fight for these rights. We have bestowed upon these rights. We should utilize them. That essentially means that you are a part and parcel of the making of this nation and building this nation. You should do your bit people are fighting on the borders, soldiers are fighting on the borders to keep us protected from the external enemies. If you vote, you will protect this nation from the internal enemies who will eat us up if you do not select the right candidates.
Till the last moment, BJP and Congress were talking about B team, T team, all of that. What do you have to say about that?
No, we are not anybody's B team, A team, nothing. We are Telangana people's team, and Telangana people will choose us.
How confident are you for this election?
Very, very confident. We are aiming for a century. We are hoping to come back to power with a very, very good majority. Thank you.
I have done my duty as a citizen. Let me complete in English and then I'll switch to Telugu. I have done my duty as a citizen of Telangana. I voted for betterment. I voted for my state. I voted for people who will take the state forward in a progressive manner. I appeal to all Hyderabadis and all citizens of Telangana to also come out and please exercise your franchise. The minimum you can do is to please come out and participate in the biggest festival of democracy. And I do humbly appeal because urban voters have not been coming out in big numbers. I do humbly appeal to all the urban voters to come out. Please vote.
Revant Reddy has gone ahead and done a Gau Puja today as well. Do you think this kind of gimmicks does work well with the public?
Let's see. You will wait and watch on 3rd December.
सर आपने यहाँ पर कास्ट किया है सर, वोट क्या कहेंगे सर एग्जैक्टली अब क्या अपील करेंगे सर?
मैं यही अपील करना चाहता हूं, एक अच्छे व्यक्ति को चुनाए, अच्छे पार्टी को चुने, वो देश के लिए, समाज के लिए, जनता के विकास के लिए काम करे, वही सरकार आना चाहिए. इसके लिए आम जनता सोचना चाहिए.
सबसे ज्यादा रुपया इस टर्म में पकड़ा गया है, 700 के ऊपर करोड़ यहाँ पर पकड़े गए हैं सर कैश में या फिर दीगर उसमें, तो उसको कैसे देखते हैं?
जो पकड़ा है वो बहुत कम है, जो खर्च किया है उससे हजारों % ज्यादा है.
सर फेक वीडियोस, फेक ऑडियो वायरल करने का आरोप कांग्रेस पर बीआरएस लगा रही है, इलेक्शन कमीशन को इस पर लिखा है सर. डीप फेक की बात मोदी जी ने भी की थी.
कांग्रेस पार्टी कुछ भी करता है. कांग्रेस पार्टी कितने भी गिरावट जाकर इलेक्शन प्रचार करके लोगों को गुमराह करने के लिए प्रयास करते हैं. कांग्रेस पार्टी का कोई प्रचार के ऊपर जनता विश्वास नहीं करना चाहिए.
कांग्रेस पार्टी सरकार बनने वाली है. आपको पता है इतने दिनों से हम लोग जो मेहनत किए, भारत जोड़ो यात्रा के बाद तेलंगाना माहौल पूरा बदल चुके हैं. आने वाले दिनों में कांग्रेस पार्टी सरकार बनाएंगे और शहीदों का जो इच्छा था, शहीदों जो उम्मीद रखकर तेलंगाना के लिए जान दिए, वो पूरे जो भी पेंडिंग इश्यूज है हम रिजॉल्व कर देंगे. 100% इट इज गोइंग टू रिपीट कर्नाटका रिजल्ट्स. सो कर्नाटका रिजल्ट जैसा आ गया उसे भी तेजी से यहाँ के लोग निर्णय लेने वाले. और मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी, आपको तो पता है HYL हैदराबाद स्टेट बिलोंग्स टू मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी. यहाँ वो यहीं धरती पुत्र है, तो उनके नेतृत्व में यहाँ पर सरकार बनाने वाले हैं.
मैं उन लोगों को TRS कैंडिडेट का और कांग्रेस कैंडिडेट का हिसाब से ही देख रहा हूँ, लेकिन इन लोग बड़े बड़े हैं, इससे क्या होता है, इसे डर के हम पीछे हटने वाला नहीं है. अभी इन लोग 40 साल पहले KCR क्या था, कुछ भी नहीं है ना. और ये रेवंत रेड्डी जी ने 2001 में क्या है, कुछ भी नहीं है ना. वहां से फिर उसका प्रस्थान शुरू हुआ. अभी उसका टाइम मिले, दोनों को भगवान अच्छा टाइम दिए, तकदीर अच्छा है, उन लोग है. लेकिन इन लोग पूरा सबसे जीनियस है बोल के नहीं सोचना.
Sir, you have just casted your vote along with others as well from your family. How confident are you of today's day where people of Telangana will decide the fate of all the leaders?
Well, today is the very important day as far as our democracy is concerned. And this is the day wherein the people have the right to make their likes, dislikes. They have this great opportunity to show their love for the work which party has done, for the progress, prosperity, peace that is maintained everywhere. So this I hope and request the people to please come out, exercise your right to vote. And this is not a day to go on a holiday or to go out for a picnic. This is a day for you to come out and exercise your right to vote, so that you make politicians more accountable, so that you show that yes, we are rewarding a politician or a candidate for the work which he has done. This is the time to come out and vote, to show that you have confidence inner party or a candidate for what they have done in 5 years. So I hope that people will come out in large numbers and each and every vote will be casted and the polling percentage must increase.
100% confident we'll win all the 4 states. Telangana also win. 4 means including Telangana, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and 1 will be in fighting that northeast.
All right, we've heard literally every party supremo speak as India Today tracks very closely the election updates coming from Telangana. I'm going to quickly cut across to Nagarjun Dwarkanath, Abdul Bashir, both of them joining us. Nagarjun, over to you as we see all the top guns who've spoken to India Today. You've been very closely tracking them, speaking to them. The Congress and the BRS both seem super confident though. But the BRS, as we know, has the TRS as it was, came to formation in the name of the Free Telangana movement, a free state, a separate state. And ever since, it's the BRS that's been at the helm. So for any party to really topple the BRS at this point, it really needs to see a tsunami of a wave for any other party to come to power. Congress is seeing that kind of popularity in recent times, but they've almost woken up a little too late. As today, Telangana state goes to polls, what's the momentum that you see on ground and the pulse, really?
In fact, it's a mixed data, Nabila. If you clearly look at the data, when you spoke about it should be a tsunami for other parties to defeat the BRS. 94 to 2004, it was TDP in power. 2004 to 14, it was Congress in power in the erstwhile Andhra. And 2014 to now, 10 years, 9.5 years is the BRS government. So the Congress is hoping that history repeats for itself. But can the Congress go from 19 seats with 28% vote share to over 43% to defeat the BRS? That requires a huge task with 15% swing towards them. Has it been achieved in the last history? Yes, but not when it's having a bilateral fight or a huge wave. A clear-cut wave should be seen, which is difficult on ground when we have traveled, is what people are saying. So there is mixed data as well. The history says every 1 decade there's a change of government, but the Congress has to go the extra mile further to defeat the BRS because they are a huge way behind in terms of the vote share. But this time the Congress is saying it's a wave election for us. We are doing much better. KTR just a while back has tweeted that I've got reports from across Telangana. The car is in top gear. The car meaning the BRS party that he's saying it's in top gear. We are almost accelerating towards the magic number is what Mr. KTR has tweeted on the Twitter. So both the parties are seeming quite confident in terms of the election, the polling numbers. But if at all the BJP also says that we are going to play spoil sport in at least 30 to 40 seats where either we win it or we decide who is going to win it. Either will be a close second. So it all depends on us also. In a closed door meeting, they hope that this could be a hung assembly where BJP for once would be the kingmaker and not the king themselves. So it's a three-way fight in many pockets in Telangana, but bilateral series happening in most of the seats while Congress is putting the fight onto the BRS, while the BRS candidates and the
Nagarjun, what you said, it being a three-way fight is a very interesting angle and aspect to look at, considering that you have the BJP fighting this election along with Pawan Kalyan's Jan Sena. So Pawan Kalyan has great clout in many of the constituencies there in Telangana. So will the BJP pick up its numbers? Then we're seeing a clear hung situation. But before I get to Abdul Bashir on that, I'm going to quickly cut across to some of our star candidates, if I may call them, who are fighting this election. Based on their performance, we'll know exactly where and which side this election would hinge towards. Let me cut across to KCR, the Chief Minister himself. He's basically, the BRS party is standing in two constituencies, one of which is Kamareddy. And in Kamareddy, to give him a tough fight, is the Congress face and maybe the Chief Minister if they come to power, Revanth Reddy, who's also the BJP's Ramana Reddy. Reddy. So it's a direct fight really here in Kamareddy between Revanth Reddy and Chandrasekhar Rao. We have the same K. Chandrasekhar Rao, who is also contesting from Gajwel. He's contesting against Itala Rajendra in Gajwel. And Itala Rajendra is also known to be the BJP CM face, a BC candidate who's been projected as a CM face for Telangana by Modi himself. That's his strong opposition there. Of course, the Congress in that constituency is Narsa Reddy. But direct fight again here is between Itala and Chandrasekhar Rao. As we see a few more star candidates, a quick look at Bandi Sanjay, who was the president of the BJP, leading the BJP in Telangana right before the elections. He was replaced by Kishan Reddy. But nonetheless, he is a very popular face for the BJP. They're banking for his victory. BJP has just won one seat in 2018, remember. Bandi Sanjay, he is contesting from Karimnagar, and his direct fight is the BRS's Gangula Kamalakar and Congress's Purumala Srinivas. Again, here, BRS and the BJP is in direct competition. A few more candidates as we see here. If I could take you through Mohammad Azharuddin. Azharuddin, the cricketer, who's after Uttar Pradesh now trying his luck here in back home. Hyderabad is home to him. So in his home bastion, he's now standing in Jubilee Hills, and he's been, in fact, we're missing that candidate here. AIMIM has been placed. A candidate of the AIMIM is going to be strongly fighting Mohammad Azharuddin in Jubilee Hills. But we also have the BRS, who's fielded Maganti Gopinath, again a very strong candidate in that area, and the BJP is Lankala Deepak Reddy. So a couple of candidates that we showed you here. These are star faces. A lot more we're going to get to in just a little while.